Hi everyone, my name is Frankie and welcome to a movie a day challenge. Today is day number 290 and it's October 17th, 2018. Today I'll be watching the 1987 horror film The Video Dead. Now, in each episode of a movie a day challenge, I pick one film that I've never seen before. And then I take that movie's movie poster and place it to the side of me. I do this because I absolutely have no idea of what the film that I'm about to watch is about. And being that I've absolutely got no clue about the film or what it's about, I feel like I need to draw some type of conclusion of what I think the film may be about, based solely on the movie poster itself. In saying this, let's go ahead and take a look at the 1987 horror film movie poster to The Video Dead. Now, when I look at this movie poster, immediately I'm attracted to this image of what looks like a zombie coming through a TV screen. Now, you got a nice animated drawing here, but it really makes you, the viewer who's looking at this poster, really excited for what the film has to offer. I mean, yes, this movie may or may not deal with zombies, but from what I'm looking at, I think that's a zombie. But The Video Dead, now, the title of it makes me feel like some way, shape, or form this has to deal with movies. Does it deal with zombies in movies? Does it deal with zombies at the movies? I really don't know. But what I can say from this movie poster is that this marketing thing, this little plan right here for this movie to get people to come and watch the film or rent it at a video store, watch it online, really has me. I'm really excited to see what this film has to offer. You know, back in the 80s, mainly the TVs, I know now TVs can be anywhere in your home, but mainly back in the day, the TV was in your living room where the family can just sit around and watch it. And from what I can see here, knowing from the 80s, this television has a zombie just blasting out of it, coming at you and your family. It's pretty crazy to see, and I'm pretty excited to see the movie itself. I'm looking forward to sitting down and enjoying the 1987 horror film, The Video Dead. Now, after I finish analyzing the movie poster itself, I then let you, the viewer, know that I'm going to go ahead and watch The Video Dead. But before I go and do that, I want to let you, the viewer, know that after I finish watching The Video Dead, I then come back and tell you a little bit about the film. However, I don't go in great detail about the movie. You see, I don't release any major spoilers about the film, nor do I tell you anything about the movie's plot either. Why? Well, because I don't want to ruin your chance at watching a really great film for the first time. And since this is also my first time watching The Video Dead, I wouldn't want anyone to spoil the film for me by telling me any major spoilers about the film or telling me anything about the movie's plot either. Now, in case you have previously seen the 1987 horror film The Video Dead previously, then please feel free to substitute The Video Dead for another film for your viewing pleasure. It doesn't even have to be in the genre of horror films. This way you can take part in a movie a day challenge and possibly watch each film along with me as I go along. In saying this, I'm going to go ahead right now and watch the 1987 horror film The Video Dead, and then I'm going to come back and tell you a little bit about the film. I'll be right back. I just finished the 1987 horror film The Video Dead, and I want to let you, the viewer, know that The Video Dead, in my opinion, is a bad movie. I say it's a bad movie rather than a good movie because, well, this film basically has a story and acting that I didn't particularly care for. So let's break it down for you. The acting in this movie is plain right cheesy. We're talking about 80s cult films that are horror genre that basically has good special effects, cool makeup, but really bad acting in it. And it's accepted that way because, hey, it's really the special effects and the makeup that make the movie. And if you have two things in this film that are greater than the actual story or the acting itself, then you have a cult horror film. And that's the case here for The Video Dead. You see, in this film, I got to witness a scene between two male characters and their basic back and forth argument about how one person saw the other. And I felt that I was basically witnessing two people in an acting class just play around playfully. And it made me wonder, oh, all right, the way these actors are speaking and the way they're coming across is really bad. Maybe they could have invested more money in actors and hired other character actors to play this part. But not the case for The Video Dead. You see, that's the way the whole movie goes through. It's basically this real cheesy acting in the whole film. But although the acting is cheesy, the story is quite unique and interesting in some parts. You see, I enjoy the way these creatures came about. However, there's no real thorough answer on how everything comes to be. You're basically left in the dark that way. You get a little explanation, but it doesn't really go in depth about the film itself and how things get created or how it all started. Okay? Secondly, the movie opens up very interesting, and we get a sense of, like, a background, but you're left in the dark on how everything started out. How did this all get sent to this person and how everything came to be. So that also is weird. Another part towards the story is the climax of the film itself. I felt that the climax of the film was basically very poorly written, and it could have been written completely different. However, the way it was shown to me and the way I perceived it is basically a very sorry answer towards how to end the film. I'm just going to rush right through it and give you what I feel it is. It's basically back in the day if you did a homework assignment and you just wanted to really maybe watch TV or maybe go out with a bunch of friends and you just rushed right through it. You didn't care how it got done, but it got done and you just handed it in as your assignment. You didn't care what grade you got. That's how I felt the ending towards The Video Dead was given to me. Now, like I said earlier, it's the makeup and the special effects in this film that make The Video Dead. The makeup is beautiful. It is beautiful in this film. I mean, I watched the Blu-ray version of this film and I'm sitting down and I'm enjoying it, and I'm going to be honest, the makeup is incredible. It's up there. This film is going to be known for its makeup and costume design than it actually is going to be about anything else about the film. But it's cool. You sit there and you enjoy it because every time that you see one of these creatures come on the screen, you're waiting for them to come up on the screen. You're not waiting to see another actor, hear more about the story. You're just waiting to see these creatures come about, and I think it's cool. As well as the kill scenes in this movie, I really enjoyed them. All but just actually one that dealt with choking. Really didn't particularly care for that one. But everything else, I thought the film was great. The special effects is cool. I really enjoyed the electricity scene with the television. But the film in itself is a bad movie because there's more bad acting and more of a bad story at hand than there are makeup and special effects. But that's how I feel. Would I would I recommend The Video Dead to a family member or friend? No, I wouldn't. I would not. However, I would play The Video Dead for a family member or friend had I had nothing else to watch, but I would not recommend it to them. Would I watch The Video Dead again if I had nothing on and I had a bunch of friends over or family members that didn't want to see anything in particular, wanted to see something crazy? Yeah, I'd put in The Video Dead, but I would not watch The Video Dead anytime soon in particular. Now, if you like today's episode, you see that thumbs up underneath this video? Click it. Give us a like for today's episode. As you're doing that, maybe you've seen the 1987 horror film The Video Dead and liked it. Maybe you've seen it and didn't like it. Maybe you're interested in watching the film, you heard my review about it, you're going to go watch the film after watching this review, and then come back and write something. Well, whichever the three may be, please tell me in the comment box down below. Right down there. And as you're doing that, you see that word subscribe underneath this video? Click it. Subscribe to a Movie a Day challenge. Now, tomorrow is day number 291 of a Movie a Day challenge, and I'll be watching the 1987 horror film Return to Horror High. My name is Frankie. I will be here tomorrow for day number 291 and the 1987 horror film Return to Horror High. I will see you tomorrow.